their way to a safari or have been on safari or planning to go diving somewhere that we operate from. And this is an opportunity for those people to get a feel for what's coming, to get a sense of the kind of experience that they're likely to have. Also, those kind of people that have been on that kind of an adventure are coming back and want to relive it. They want to stay connected to the characters. They want to remember what that experience is like, or they feel like they're a part of it. The other group, or the other demographic, if you will, are those people that will never travel to these places, that will never go on these kinds of adventures for various reasons. Maybe they're disabled, can't afford it, stuck at home, don't have a passport, whatever the case may be. But those people, we take on an adventure. We give them the opportunity, if you've got a broadband connection and a PC or a television set, to go to places and do things and have experiences that you only dream of doing. And I think that loosely those are the two basic forms of groups of people that we have. A little bit more granular is, I'd say we're a little bit more female orientated than male, and that might be because we are an opportunity to have a sense of anticipation rather than permanent action, you know, kill after kill after kill. This is more a real truthful expression of what nature's really about all over the planet, and it takes a little bit more patience, it takes a little bit more involvement for you to get those rewards, but those rewards are there. A big aspect of what Wild Earth is all about is we, Wild Earth, we. And we is not just those of us that are producing this content, it's also our audience. We really involve them in our we family. And in fact, we're a small company, and much of the social media or the social networking ecosystem that is out there and has been built up around Wild Earth is controlled, managed, created, looked after, caressed, cajoled by our administrators and moderators and we twits. And these are all pure volunteers all over the planet, 24 hours a day, making contributions to the whole thing. And a new thing that's really kicked off in that sort of space is that we now have fan pages on Facebook for each of our individual animal characters. Not every single animal we see, but all the ones that we see quite a lot of. And these volunteers keep those status messages for those fan pages updated, and it allows people who don't necessarily have the time to log on 24/7 and watch what's going on to stay abreast in their news feeds of whether or not we've seen Karula's cubs, or whether or not the Styx Pride have come back into the area, or whether or not the Mapojos have killed. And it's a cool way to use social networking and social media to keep people abreast of our unfolding narrative, which carries on even if you're not watching. Another thing that's important about our network is the fact that our audience just love to mash up our video. And up until now, currently, what they do is they rip down the streams, they mash those streams up at home, and then they re-upload them. A good place to see this is if you go and have a look at our social network on Ning. It's great, it's awesome content. There's tens of thousands of videos that have been put, and some of them are really creative. But the problem is, of course, is that by ripping them down and putting them back up, we can no longer monetize them. We're no longer in control of that video. And it's a very important thing that we actually evolve into being able to do cloud mashing of these videos so that we can continue to put layover ads, pre-rolls, post-rolls, whatever, onto those videos and monetize for years and years to come.